In The Matrix, Agent Smith talks about how AI's first design of the Matrix was the perfect human world where no one suffered, yet humans rejected it. They redesigned the program and found people accepted it after adding misery to the formula. When it comes to filmmaking, I find myself relating to the AIs in The Matrix. I have been searching to make my films feel human, to have that deep-rooted human connection, especially when it comes to romance. I've had theories bubbling, but I believe after watching The Theory of Everything, I might have my answer. In this video, I will cover how the 7 deadly sins can be used in romance. Character flaws add depth to who that character is. No one can be the old comic book Superman. When a character has flaws, it's easier to challenge the core of who that character is. No one wants to believe they're the bad guy. This is just being human. There are still plenty of characters we love who fail their test against their flaws, whether they tried hard not to fail or it's just part of who they are. A reference I use to pick a flaw for my characters is the 7 deadly sins. Lust, Cal and Jacob in Stupid Crazy Love. Gluttony, Scooby-Doo and Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Greed, Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street and Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood. Sloth, Snorlax from Pokemon and Sleepy from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Wrath, Tony Montana from Scarface and Tommy DeVito from Goodfellas. Envy, Patrick Bateman from American Psycho and Nina Sayers from Black Swan. Pride, Tony from Iron Man and Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. In The Theory of Everything, both Stephen and Jane Hawkins are tested with flaws that I'm picking from the 7 deadly sins. Jane deals with lust, while Stephen is tested with lust and pride. Jane begins her relationship with Stephen before he develops motor neuron disease. As their relationship ages, it becomes difficult for Jane to manage Stephen, their kids, their home, and focusing on her career. Jonathan comes into the picture to help alleviate the pressure. However, Jane is starting to feel lonely in her relationship with Stephen and finds Jonathan comforting. Jane connects with Jonathan more and more and is challenged with the idea of leaving her marriage to find happiness with Jonathan. When it comes to Stephen, he's confident with himself. He's at the top of his class, answering hard questions behind a train map that no one could figure out. I think the most impressive sign of Stephen's confidence is he bags a religious girl, Jane, using atheist pickup lines. As his motor neuron disease gets stronger, he has to come to terms with his ego, and sometimes he accepts help, other times not so much. The challenge of pride. Later in the story, Stephen fails the lust test and cheats on his wife with Elaine. The beginning of their relationship feels like a fairy tale. However, due to their character flaws, the end of their relationship feels like a nightmare. To make the film feel human, it has to be bittersweet. Bittersweet could be either ending the film with a nightmare with a glimpse of a fairy tale, or the film ending with a fairy tale feel but with a nightmare hanging from your shoulders. A win needs to take a toll on the character. In the last scene, there's a montage that leaves the scene feeling bittersweet. This montage parallels Stephen Hawking's pursuit to figure out the beginning of time. These montage clips reverse the movie until we reach the beginning of Stephen and Jane's relationship. The montage ended the film feeling bittersweet that the relationship didn't turn out the way we had hoped for, but cherishing their life's journey, humbling us from the experience. Rank stonerworthy. Thank you guys, and if you didn't get a chance, I uploaded a video on my Patreon about the story structure of the Oscar-winning short film, The Neighbor's Window. So check that out. There's a lot of good information there. See you next time.